Ke December, boss. Yes, ke December. Dumelang, thank you so much for subscribing on my channel, Coffee with Kobzela. You did amazing stuff for me. I'm very grateful. I feel that I am making an impact out there, and which is my passion.
Thank you.
That's something that I believe I'm called for. Thank you for my team. This year was a beautiful year.
Man,
They've tried their best to help us to be where we are today.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're going to make it bigger and better even next year, stronger and faster. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful month to most people, if not all. People will be driving around. People will be going to parking, clubs, jalo at home, commuting, having some relaxation, leisure time, or focusing on their hobbies, that free time. Obviously, we all know that. Yes, our biggest challenge in our society is drinking and driving, or while driving. Safety. A lot of people die at this time, which is not nice, due to driving around. O batla go tswa fela o ye fale, o reka fela drink ele, o bo o boa. Or perhaps o nwele ko no le ko teng, maybe in a club or so. O bo decide gore, you know what, maybe let me go home. I think I'm sloshed. And on the road you can't drive properly, or something happens to you. I'm just talking safety. I mean, it's safety in basic. And then I met these guys, but I'm no, they actually deliver in beverage. And I thought to myself, why can't I talk about this thing? Because I don't think everybody knows about these guys at the moment. I know they are doing quite well in our society, but I'm actually putting them also on my podcast for those who don't know what these people exist, so that they can help. They can get the help they need, or the convenience they need to get the beverage they needed to get. For me, this is an amazing phenomena. I'm going to be talking to one of their representatives, because I mean, if they call themselves a beverage delivery, ka December, everybody drives around trying to go get those beverages. Why don't you just get something convenient? Le le ko ntlong, braai le na le bana, bagolo, ke ra scootera fela, to say it like a beverage. I mean, isn't this wonderful? Think about it. Yeah, well, Mr. Delivery, we've always known Mr. Delivery and thing, but in our minds, until dijo, we never thought about beverage. So yeah, I think this is something that maybe I'm from Rustenburg, maybe ko Joburg, Pretoria. This thing has always been there. I don't know. Well, not just new kamajitaba gore wow, there's something like this. Especially rona ba re senang dikoloi, or those ba e leng gore they're disabled, or ba e leng gore dikoloi di teng di senyegile, or you can't even perhaps you can't drive. You're not in a right state of mind or consciousness to drive and stuff, but you needed to purchase something for perhaps your family members or your friends. Yeah, wherever you are, North, Tlhabane West, Tlhabane Pester, Town and Safari, Waterfall, Kloof, our society, man, and many more, Yeah, I mean, besides, these are the people of our society. Let's support them. This is small black business. Artusaning, Baratuse, so that their business can continue to help and save lives out there. I've been trying to get hold of them, but it hasn't been easy. They're very busy now. Get December, boss. Yeah, man, let's go.
Yes, Kunkabetso Buang, a founder of Beverage Delivery. While I started this business, the 15th is July during winter. So yeah, ever since we started, the challenge back then, I agree, like it was a still new, like a brand new dealing brand. So, or a service, so to say. So people actually took time to adjust to Horana. Is it possible to deliver alcohol?
Exactly.
So yeah, so that what I did, I was like, okay, since well they know, again, two places we normally take alcohol from.
Yeah.
They know it as a place like beverage. I think is always cold. It's always on point. So what we did, or how we came up with an idea, okay, how to secure the order from point A to point B. Then we started putting the ice cubes inside the bag.
Okay, so you actually focused on that one. It must be very cold.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you know that outlet. We use a palate dinka. Kamaru. Maru, what need is for you, Papa?
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how we the next one like the respond the customer based on how we produce that service toward that idea service. So ever since, that's how we've been doing our service or producing our service based on ice cubes.
So what were your challenges in regards to Can you just challenge and in the field since you started the business?
Mostly, some customers being impatient.
I thought that. I saw that coming. Hey, I bet you didn't get any drinks, bruh. Get any
Yeah,
drinks, any.
exactly. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I noticed. Already, yeah, most of people, yeah, most of our customers actually, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a challenge. That's a challenge number one. We have experienced. Yeah, some customers being impatient. And you really wanna like most of the time, like it's only two drivers.
Yeah.
That's another challenge.
Yeah.
Especially on Saturday and
Mm.
Sunday,
Yeah.
whereby di already more than 3 or 4
Yeah.
at the same time, and whole level of the location or the logistic, we need to deliver those orders. Maybe three, like it will go all the way to Waterfall,
Yeah.
Val,
Yeah.
Hex
Yo,
River.
yo.
So yeah,
And I'm gonna couple about order about the
exactly.
Eish, and
Yeah,
nako nngwe o fitlhela gore ba tagilwe but you find gore nako nngwe ga ba tago mara ke fela gore ga ba tlhaloganye the system how it runs,
yeah,
but you
exactly.
have the personality to handle the
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah,
No, big up to that.
yeah.
And what is your greatest strength, like outcome ke eng se se leng gore se bontsha se go kgatlhile in regards to into your business, in the name of maybe you making money, not being rich perhaps, of course, but maybe you can see that you're going somewhere.
Yeah. Well, the strength here, Rona, it was mostly on based on the response to the custom. Positivity about them, most especially
Like
I'll say like I was blessed to in a way most of the time whenever I deliver to individual customer,
yeah,
they're always surrounded by other people.
other people about my kids probably.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why we are in this podcast,
Yeah.
to broaden this more out there, in the media.
Yeah.
Now, bottom line, we're trying to say, my brother, we actually recognize you.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. And are you ever home? Do you have is it a part-time job or is this a full-time job?
Well, now it is a full-time job because at first I used to do from my previous work. So I used to try to balance between Tony Pedi. So it was a challenge at first because maybe like from my previous one, I was doing specifically for food.
Yeah.
So you'll find that maybe like I'm somewhere around Waterfall side.
Yeah.
Then maybe like I've orders that side. Then maybe like another order will pop up from this side whereby it go like I need to deliver it around Tabana West or Hello. And obviously, like I said on like previous to Korea, you'll find that the same customer or some of the customers are impatient to understand because I got they want the boost.
Exactly.
Yeah, when they were introduced with the service, that service it was like basically or not, there's no other obligations. Yeah, it challenged the driver or no, the service will be delivered on time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what do you think is the potential or possible danger that could happen to your business or something like that? Or what is your threat?
Yeah. Financing, that's step number one. Then step number two is like since it's only two drivers.
Yeah.
So if let's say one of the drivers, or including me specifically, let's say maybe I'm actually ill, or maybe like I'm involved in an accident. Yeah, that's my biggest fear. I'll find out maybe the operation it won't operate because I got that mean and the drivers they like I got like getting the brain is like the business is surrounded by cutting around me. So so the challenge is that or the threat that they go when I'm not around or when I'm not present, they cannot function exactly like the way I trained them to do.
So basically the way go thing, we need you to survive for this business to run.
Yeah.
So basically society needs to protect you and to take care of you because they need you.
Yeah.
So don't you think really basically we fit na go this like damano khalegile da so ba ke ole damano as basically are mo dripping you mo drip ba di wa dili I mean thought about that one. No, I'm just being silly, but people can be silly.
Yeah, true.
But so far the people who are more they are, I mean the environmental one, it's not it's too much of those one like it's what you expect.
Yeah.
But so far so good. I just want to say big up. And what would you like to say to the young and aspiring black people who are running their own businesses out there?
Yeah, my inspiration, be committed, step number one, no matter what.
Yeah,
because through my challenges I was committed and disciplined. That's step number two, being disciplined throughout. No matter what, how challenging it is, when you wake up, that commitment, always go through what you wrote when you started that business. Or okay, I my wish list there for this business and the goal, it was 1, 2, 3. So when you wake up and you look at and you reference on what you wrote, God alone will motivate you.
Man,
and again, lastly again, discipline, self-discipline. It also plays a huge role, especially if we are a leader. The particular business.
Yeah.
Because I gotta know those people whom you work with. Obviously, what level from when how disciplined you are. So if you're not disciplined, vela for sure, level they won't be disciplined or they won't actually achieve what you wrote or how
You saw it or you picture it.
Yeah,
Your vision.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say coffee with Kobzela. When I say coffee with Kobzela, in 1, 2, 3, you say coffee. Coffee with Kobzela.
Coffee.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, my brother.
My pleasure.
Yes, so remember, this is so easy because while WhatsApp, I fella, all you have to do is just to send WhatsApp and then they respond to you immediately. And then they will call you when they're at your gate. The number is on the screen. It's that easy. Just send them WhatsApp and then you'll get it. Yes, remember these guys, Batloka funding, Batloka support and protection in our society.
Of course.
Of Rustenburg as and the surrounding areas. Remember these people Batloka funding because Baratusa, I mean for road traffic, unnecessary traffic in the streets in our society to save and help our loved ones, family, kids, jalo le jalo. So how ba bona ka dikutara for please ba suteling ba khona go le thusa gore their services will remember I still repeat their number is on the screen. It will keep ntse tlhagella go ntse lebeletse for you o bone gore these people are there for you and then remember to send them. Yes, thank you, Abuti. Yes, 067-059-6306. Yeah, man, Kimachitaru Namuka, supporting. Just like I want to also thank you for the support and thank you for everybody on Alawankimu interviewer and thank you for the funding and that is coming in Kamu Mutasiri Family Foundation as we are a non-profit organization trying to uplift or assist each other as a society. We as the Mutlasiri Family Foundation, we are part of this whole team. Be safe. Ki December post. Tomorrow, Casper Vest fill up Mawato Stadium. Armo supporting. He was part of us at some point in our show. I think he's one of the guys who gave me greatest viewers. And as my friend, my brother, I just want to wish you good luck and safety and be itokomele ngoyo babotle gonne monate. Let's make history.
Yes, fuck far.
Coffee.
Yes, fuck far.